All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor. And this week, it's going to be a shorter one. You know, we got a bite-sized podcast this week. It's still going to be a fun one, as always. Thank you guys so much for joining us, whether you're watching this after the fact or if you're just watching this live. I can't see who's all here. YouTube has like cut off my access to see that. I don't know why. Maybe if I just back out and see it. But anyway, whenever you decide to listen to this, we very much appreciate you. And of course, it's not just me. I have my Ensemble of Excellence with me as well. So let me go down the list here. We have the Cookin' Taco. We have the Adam, aka Jigga, whose channel is linked down below. Make sure you guys give that one a subscribe. If you haven't, go check that out. Don't piss me off. We have the me. Hey, how's it going? And of course, we have the Zenith Manga, who's linked down below, both his Patreon and his YouTube channel. Check both of those out if you can. He also dropped a wonderful video today. So if you guys want to check that out, and by wanna, I mean you should, go do that. You know, drop a like, drop a comment, all that good stuff, man. Very, very good stuff. I haven't made too much more progress on my AOT video, just because today has been crazy, or this past week has been crazy, really. But I've been making progress nonetheless. You know, I'm at 10 minutes now, so it's very good. You know, things are moving along at a nice pace. But yeah, that's all I really got for announcements on my end. Fellas, is there anything you would like to say to the people before we get started, before I read these comments and all that stuff?
Absolutely.
What the fuck? Hello.
Bro, I'm fashionably late. This is my Yuta reference.
Oh my god. Yeah, bro. Bro is the sneakiest. That's your Yuta reference. Holy shit. Discord didn't even tell me you came in. Welcome, Sky. Hello.
Oh wait, never mind. Soundboard's off.
Yeah, it's over, buddy. Yeah, it's over, buddy. The well's dry.
Yes. My soundboard technique. Hey on air.
As Sailor said, my anti-soundboard.
I haven't used this thing. Bro,
man, fighting Sukuna really does suck. This is the worst.
Yeah, buddy.
I just can't win.
I just showed up and I'm already wrong. What the hell?
Nice technique, dickhead. Strong cleave. Yeah, man. We'll dive into JJK in a bit. Let me look through some of these comments, man. Kaneki says, "What's up, everybody? Playing the Roxas Kingdom Hearts 2 mod and ready for the podcast.
Let's go.
Sounds
so
great. This is very nice of you. We appreciate having you. That's a crazy username, so I won't read that, but it says first. Good for you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Weary Exile saying, "What's up, senior Sailor?" Why you gotta say senior? All right, I'm a very young person. What's up, Ensemble of Excellent Lateness?
Whoa,
bro,
whoa,
you
man.
are late. I know. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was stunned for a
February.
second. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I had to Euro step past that one, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Green backdash away from that one.
Hey, I had to. Woof. Before we get to a surprisingly good chapter and a surprisingly good chapter week, how's your Don read through, Sailor? I am on chapter 50. And my overall thoughts right now is that I do think Don is good. I am enjoying it. I do think it was slightly overrated for me, though. And that's just because
he thought it was mid.
Let's go. Everyone was just gassing up this series to me like a ton. So like when I read it, I was just like, yeah, I like it. Like it's nothing like, it hasn't like blown me away. Hell's Paradise though. God damn.
Good shit.
Holy fuck, bro. Like, I've been reading through that alongside Don. Damn, that shit is good. But yeah, going back to Don though, just finished chapter. No, I just got to chapter 50. I finished the arc with Gigi. I see why you like him now. Gigi's really cool. I like Gigi too. A little goofball. He really grew on me in that arc. I still don't know if it's my favorite arc. I think the acrobatic Silky is still my favorite. That shit was so good. But it's an easy second place for me. There was a lot of raw shit that happened in that arc. Let me tell you, Ken beating that nigga's ass with power squats was not one of them. But there was a lot of cool stuff in that arc.
I'm just saying, you're a One Piece fan. If Luffy did that and added Gomu Gomu at the beginning, you would have been gassing.
No, the fuck I would not.
Gomu Gomu power squats.
If that nigga said Gomu Gomu power squat, nah.
It's essentially just a double uppercut. So I don't really get like what the difference is.
It's just the motion of squatting.
If we categorize it as if he double uppercutted him 20 times in the fucking chin, would that be better?
Yes, that would be fucking sweet, because that's not just like and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. This nigga's just power squatting. Listen, I understand that goes into his whole thing. Miss Ayase, I was training behind your back to get stronger. I understand, you know? I understand that. But listen, little nigga, I'm gonna need you to get some Shin Shoryukens in that bitch if you're doing uppercuts. I don't need this power squat and shit. Hey, man, I'm gonna need some straight up Shinryu Reppa. That's that real shit, man. That's that real uppercut.
All the power in your punches comes from your legs. You know that.
Yes, I know that. I don't care. This shit looks ass.
That's why that shit fucking hurted, bro. Knocked him clean out.
Oh, no, the fuck he didn't, because he got out of that hole first. No, the fuck he didn't knock his ass out. That nigga got inconvenienced minorly, then got out of the hole and started beating ass again. Hey, man. But
bro, he trapped him in the house, walked in like he was about to do some shit, and then found out he wasn't trapped in there with him. He was trapped in there. That shit backfired on him so quickly.
It did backfire on him, and I will say that part was cool for Ken. I did like that. But the power squats, bro. Come on, man. We need to get you in the lab, bro. We need to let you download some shit. You know, Tekken 8 just came out. Let you download some shit off Players'
You need to
Ghost.
start using some electrics, bro.
Yeah, bro. We need to teach you some electric wind god fist or something. Some hell sweep. Some motherfucking.
Start out with an electric wind god fist.
Yeah.
God fist.
Some
You may not be from
motherfucking.
Atlanta, Ken, but you can do it. I believe you.
Some motherfucking Mishima shit, bro. We need to get you lined up in the Zaibatsu, bro. Come on. We got you, Ken. It's cool. But overall, you know, aside from the lame ass power squats, there was a lot of cool stuff that happened, man. Tons of good stuff happened in that arc. So I'm going to keep reading it. Like I said, I am enjoying it. Overrated does not mean I think it's bad. I just don't think it's clicked with me as much as other people, which is fine because, like I said, I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, that's my, I guess, overview right now for Dawn to Dawn right now. It's pretty good. Now we have Zero, if that is your real name. Zero saying, hopefully Zenith gets less washed. A man can only hope. Zenith, you got any response to the wash accusations?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to think of a good comeback. I got nothing.
Oh, bro, don't say that.
Fuck.
I got it.
Damn.
admit to that.
I'm back for what?
I
Him
first
being
said I'm
washed, bro.
I got
I wasn't paying attention.
Wallahi, bro.
Apparently, I'm washed, man. It's
Fuck.
over. It's so done.
Could
Bro,
not be
I'm
me.
down. My
Honestly,
downfall.
Zenith, you're talking to a bunch of anime fans, so you're just the outlier, bro. No one else here is washed in their whole fucking lives, bro. Don't
That's
worry
what
about
I'm. Wait, whoa, wait, hey.
Look at this guy. He's squeaky clean. What a weirdo.
Wait a minute. I'll have you know I practice good hygiene. Guys, I think it's time for Kagurabachi to join the cast. Get Mid-Clover out of here. Damn. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about Kagurabachi,
I
but
don't know
damn.
if Mid Clover's been a part of the cast for a while.
They say, yeah, Black Clover, get the fuck. Damn.
Hey, admittedly, I forgot we were talking about it on this podcast.
It
I
hasn't
don't
been
even
out
fucking
for a
talk
while.
about it.
Yeah. Zero says the Knuckles series trailer was fire. I'm excited. Shouts out. There's Adam down there too, linking some sunglasses, shine. There you can find his channel easier, so y'all have no excuse. Lock in. Go subscribe. Sailor is old enough to actually be around for the Heian era. fuck? Bro, right before the podcast, we were making Hey and Era jokes, bro. What the fuck? You did the Discord leak? What the hell? Damn, bro. You just locked in like that? Okay. Brody really said domain expansion sounds of the ricocheting echo. Hey, man. It's just how it is. Yuta is really pulling out all the work. Yeah, man. He's going fucking hard. We'll talk about it. Gomu Gomu no power squat sounds kind of hard. No, it doesn't, Sleeping Danger. You don't have to lie for these niggas, bro. You really don't. Like, you don't have to lie.
He only has to speak the truth.
Bro, you don't. Listen, 2024, it's almost 3 p.m., bro. It's too late in the day to start lying, man. Come on. But, Weary Exile then says, well, I honestly feel the same about Hell's Paradise. It's good, but nothing more for me. Glad you're enjoying it still, though. Let's go, Zenith. Those One Piece glazers are out of line. Stalking Love said Stalking Love said he did nothing wrong. And then Zero finishing it off here by saying Yuta is pulling all the weight just so that failure Yuji can be useful. Yuji is not him. Oh my god! See, y'all don't know how to act when I don't got the fucking the Yuji task force in chat, man. God damn, bro. Golly. Well, I feel like that's a wonderful transition into the chapter at hand. Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 250. Fellas, how are we feeling about this?
Why did you say that like the lead singer of Blink-182?
I've been saying it like that for like...
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hey, man, they be saying it like me, man.
He has been saying it like that, though.
You're right. I guess I only just now heard it.
I have a question for everyone.
Okay.
So, because of this chapter, and honestly, as you know, some carryover from last chapter, all of the Yuta haters have now, instead of saying that he's a fraud or that he's washed or that he's weak, now they're saying that he's
too strong. Yeah,
he's too strong. He's a fanfic character. He's an OC because he's just too perfect in every way. Now.
Maybe Sukuna can't say this, by the way.
Yeah, well, I was gonna bring that up. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Please tell me I'm crazy if I am. But like, I don't think Yuta's done anything that's like anywhere near as impressive as Sukuna or Gojo.
Listen,
like, yeah, Yuta's insanely cool and his ability's really strong, undoubtedly. But it's like he's nowhere near those two. So I don't get where this like.
Where is his hollow purple destroying buildings and everything?
I don't get where this mindset's coming from that Yuta is overpowered.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Like that his technique is like too strong. It's like, yeah, his technique's strong. It's one of the strongest.
It's just
not like that crazy. It's just copying. That's all he does.
His technique, well, here's the thing, right? Because his technique, in my opinion, is that crazy. Because this nigga has a type advantage versus anyone he fights. You mean to tell me my can't miss attack is the fuck you Sukuna 9000 beam that just annihilates the nigga annihilator 10,000? That's Sukuna's can't miss technique? That's fucking crazy. And then he's able to pick up swords from the ground and use their different techniques, and they're just unlimited. Like, that's fucking nuts. Sukuna is just that much stronger, though, where, like, he mentions really in this chapter where he's just like, bro, if this were full power Sukuna, we are cooked. Holy shit. Like, oh my God.
I really love it because, like, when you put it that way, it's like, oh my God, dude. The third strongest character in this series is way too strong. It's like, bro, what about the first two? What
the fuck? Right?
Like, if number 3 is crazy, can we talk about the other two? Like,
what the fuck? I'm saying, bro. Like, what do you mean?
2 and 2 halves.
Bro, like, that's why I messaged the chat about it, where I was like, dude, I gotta get off Twitter, man, because that was one of the first things I saw. It was Zenith respond, like, quote tweeting something, and it was just someone, it was a big thread of someone being basically like, Yuta is too strong, and that's like bad writing for the story. And it was very funny how they ended the thread too. They were just like, listen, I like Yuta, but I won't stand by, bad writing no matter who the character is. It's like, oh my God. But like
Sukuna PFP, by the way.
I think it's fucking crazy that like in this chapter, like again, Yuta confirms like, man, if this were full power Sukuna, we're fucking dead. And people are just like, bro, Yuta is too OP, man. Like, what the hell? It's like, what are you talking about? Like,
let's also talk about the fact that in the same chapter that people complain about, like, wow, Yuta's so OP, and it's like, are we just gonna forget about the fact that Sukuna is still fighting off against said Yuji, who has like a shit ton of new abilities and more, and fucking Rika at the exact same time,
bro.
While he literally has his hands tied.
Yeah, he's fighting up against Yuta, Rika, Yuji, who has like specialized blows to fuck with him and make him weaker. They're fighting inside of Yuta's domain, which gives Yuta so much more of an advantage, but most importantly, forces Sukuna to constantly use like an anti-domain thing in Hollow Wicker Basket, so he can't use like his big crazy shit. He also has slow RCT, and he doesn't have a domain expansion. And now Sukuna, he's like, I probably have the same amount of cursed energy as Yuta, which is a lot, but Sukuna had like damn near twice that. So like all of these things going up against Sukuna, and like the heroes are still like, shit, man. I don't know. We really are fighting the strongest nigga, bro. Like,
bro, I don't think we can still win.
All of that, and these dudes are like, damn.
This whole fight is basically like if someone with a gun fought someone with a Swiss Army knife, and someone in the crowd going like, I don't know, man, the guy with the Swiss Army knife's got too much in his kit. His bag is too deep.
Yeah.
I think that's a little unfair.
He's got a can opener.
This is clearly unbalanced and lazily written.
Yeah.
Oh my
man.
God! What a tiny pair of scissors.
Well, like, I don't know how you could look at all this chapter and just be like, he's too strong, man. He's just way too strong. Yuta's so OP. He's just gonna beat Sukuna. And like, even if that were the case, even if like Yuta and Yuji do beat Sukuna, fucking so. like
you tell me them two main characters beat the main villain, bro.
Like, okay, like all right. I think one of the big things for me anyway was like with Gojo's death was like, wow, that nigga really did not do that much, because like sure, he like beat him up and damaged him, but he just immediately healed that shit and then got a fucking crazy ability afterwards. But in this fight, we're just like, oh yeah, it slowed his healing. He doesn't have a domain, doesn't have 10 shadows anymore too, which we got confirmed a little bit ago. So it's just like this massive group effort to take down the fucking raid boss in Sukuna. So if it does come down to just like Yuta and Yuji overpower Sukuna, that's not a bad thing.
Bro,
Right.
imagine reading the fucking Goku Frieza fight when Goku's using Kaioken 10 just to stay alive, and they're like, bro's OP.
Yeah.
Way too powerful. Using his
Way
abilities.
too powerful, man. He's so insane. Yeah. I love how Yuta is like just using all of these curse techniques, like just a random nigga like Charles, like he just takes his ability, because that ability was surprisingly really strong. Yeah.
Fucking Charles.
Yeah, right. That was the mangaka, bro. Takes his ability so he could like read into the future. And then Sukuna's like, nigga, was that precog? What the fuck? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Yeah, it was so cool. And I'm really happy Yuta kind of just like spams Uro's technique, because that shit is so cool.
Good.
It's so fucking cool, man. Oh my God. I will say the one thing that I was a bit confused on, and again, John Weary, you got to get arrested, buddy. I don't even know if this is for him. Sukuna just being like, oh, Yuta added invulnerability to Rika's train of or whatever. It's like, what do you
Pretty
mean?
sure that was in the fan scans too. though,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I was saying I
That's
don't think it's
more-
entirely him. So I'm just like,
I don't
what?
know what that. Maybe that's just me misremembering. I'm pretty sure that was the
Is
one
he-
guy's technique that Yuta fought in the Culling games before like Uro and Ishigori.
Oh, like the what was his name? Like Daruma?
I think it was like Druve. I think.
It's
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He's
that was his
literally the
technique.
first person Yuta kills. There's not even a fight. He just kills
Yeah,
him.
like did it
Yeah.
ever get explained what his technique was before that? Like I don't know. That
I
threw me off.
don't
Maybe I'm
know.
just misremembering, but like I didn't remember that.
Maybe, yeah. Because I was like, is it just like he's using like Uro's technique? Yeah, it was Druve. Someone in chat just said. Like, is it just using like Uro's technique? Because that was when he was like bending the different Rikas around Sukuna. So I was like,
It looked very similar to that.
yeah. So I was like, maybe it's just that. But like, what a weird way to put it. But yeah, I really like that. I love Yuji and Yuta's interactions. It's like, what have you guys been doing? We've been working hard. We've been cheating, nigga.
I love that.
So,
We lie,
what do you-
we cheat, we steal.
I've been seeing a lot of theorizing as to what Yuta means by that. What do y'all think about that?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie,
Fair
gang.
enough.
I got
I
no
did
idea.
see someone mention that maybe they were using like, because it was mentioned earlier that time flows differently in the prison realm, so maybe they were using it as like a hyperbolic time chamber.
Oh my god. Dude! Oh my fucking god! Dude, I can't stand this series. I cannot stand this fucking
It's not
series,
in, bro,
dude.
don't worry,
I
it hasn't
fucking
been confirmed yet.
hate
I don't know, man.
this series, dude. Oh my god! Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine, right? We have a
guess.
nigga in Hana who's just like, listen, bro, we could get you in and out of the fucking prison realm, no problem. And we could just use that to train up a shit ton before this fight. If they could do that, because there's a good chance that shit just got clapped when they let Gojo out. And that's fine if that's the case. But like, if we had that and we could have had, whoa, I hate it here, bro. I hate it. Oh my god.
I don't think it
thought
worked
of that. It's so cool.
because Yuji was training with Kusakabe, and it definitely wasn't in the prison realm.
Of course,
So-
yeah,
It's
but they
just
could have
weird.
had,
It's
yeah, they
theory.
could have had training in the prison realm as well as the training with Kusakabe.
Well, we don't know how. It was just a theory based on like
Of course,
of
course,
it.
yeah. I
like,
swear to God, if that's what happened, I'm pissed, bro. Oh my god! Listen. I won't go too crazy on it. I gotta calm down. The idea's not real. I gotta calm down.
Yeah, man.
But-
you do. Fucking
But
hell.
if that happens, oh my god, I am gonna suffer from fucking heart palpitations, dude. I can't. Fuck me, man.
I hope that happens just to see that shit. I think it's really funny.
So funny now, yeah.
Bro.
Like,
if that happens, oh my god. Let me read this donation, man. Shout out Wet Napkin, donating 5. We appreciate you. I now believe that Maki must be left with Kamo to start their new life together, because where the hell is she?
All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all why she's gone, and I mentioned this before, just normal chat time. But look, what is Yuji's purpose in this fight besides, collecting his participation trophy?
Nigga, what?
Well, yeah, he's gonna get home after this whole fight, and he's gonna just have a nice little participation trophy to put on the shelf. But his purpose is to separate Megumi and Sukuna's soul.
The
because
main
his hits
plot of
have
this
that
fight.
property. Exactly, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a very necessary thing. Not really, because, it's fucking Megumi, who cares? But, yeah, well, fucking truth hurts. Why isn't Maki there? Well, she has something called the Soul Split Katana, so obviously she can't be in the fight, making Yuji irrelevant.
Yeah,
JJK.
I think we could take all the help we could get.
It's like politics. Everybody's got their fucking
Fortunately
agenda.
for you,
They show up
JJ
and they're
doesn't
like,
see it that way.
Bro, JJK just like pulls something out of me, bro. Because like I love JJK and I like all these characters, but God, I hate all of them too. Like I just wanna be mean to every character in this fucking series, dude.
Right?
I don't know what it is.
Every
but, like,
character is
brings
bullyable.
it
brings
just
out
fucking turns me into an animal, dude.
brings out your fatherly instinct to protect them and also beat the shit out of them.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my gosh! Shout out Kaneki as well, donating 5 as well. I think they've been using the Sumo Guys domain to speed up the training for them. That way, they were ready.
I did hear about that too. I forgot to
Is he
mention that.
alive?
Yeah,
Well, the
Good
idea
question.
was more that they were maybe applying his like same binding vow to achieve that. to
Oh,
their domain.
okay.
Like maybe that isn't something only he can do.
Okay, yeah. I'm assuming like someone like we saw in this chapter, like Yuta is like, oh man, this guy has to be pretty skilled with barriers to get this to work. So like, if that's the case, I can see that. Like, I can see him like pulling that off.
Bro,
Too.
the fucking sumo guy that showed up out of nowhere is one of the reasons they got strong enough to beat Sukuna. I'm gonna literally kill Sky.
Oh wow.
Like,
Crossfire.
Oh.
Hold on, I didn't like that. I didn't like that fucking fight either, Taco.
Yeah,
I
man.
can't kill Sailor. He's the fucking.
Yes,
host.
you can.
Whoa!
What the
Wait
fuck?
a minute.
He's the
Hold
fucking.
on,
host.
hold on.
Yeah,
What's
that's true.
stopping you?
That's true. Hey.
Come on, like Ty, right? Come on, Ty, right?
What if we say
Silver
Ty?
like
You
that?
know, yeah. What if, yeah, you know, something like that.
I'll consider it, but yeah. Well, let's just hope that that's not the case because I'll be fucking pissed.
I would be too.
Well,
Hey,
here's the
man.
thing, right? Like, I'm gonna say this, and feel free, everyone can make me the bad guy. Does it even fucking matter how they got stronger? Like, who cares, bro?
I
Here's
would.
the thing, I would have
Like,
perfectly
genuinely, like,
accepted.
Like, well, because here's the thing, right? Yuji got stronger, and we got an explanation for how he got stronger. He fucking deep throated all the fucking shit, right? Yuta's stronger. It's like, is he? Like,
No.
I mean, like we're
Well,
Honestly-
it's like, I would have.
I feel like Yuta absolutely is
he's
stronger.
good.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time we're seeing him go all out, though. So it would be believable to me that it's like, yeah, he could just always do this. He just hasn't yet. So it's like,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
right,
other time
like,
we've
for
seen
I
him-
would've
Sukuna to
been
be
totally
like,
fine
oh,
with
you
that.
guys, you know, what's the exact line that he says?
What did you do in the past month?
Yeah, what'd you do the past month? Like implying that they both got like significantly stronger, which Yuji definitely did. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But for Yuta, it's like, bro, just say you were always strong, bro. I believe you.
Yeah, I guess I was looking at it like for Yuta, it's just like him having like all these different curse techniques to fight Sukuna. I would have liked to have at least seen like the strategy. Like it would have been cool to just see Sukuna cook up a whole thing of just like, okay, if we have this curse technique, I can use it this way. And Hikari could like, if he's just like, oh yeah, I know a guy who can like see the future, and Yuta's like, fucking introduce me to that guy now. Like I need that now. And like he's just
I
going
need to eat his
around.
arm.
Yeah, he's like meeting like different people and trying to figure out how to use his technique against Sukuna. That could have been cool.
Taylor, are you asking for more content during the 1 month time skip?
That's not
Have they ever considered just talking to Sukuna about this? Like maybe just like, you know, hashing it out.
That's what I'm
Sukuna-
saying.
they could come
No,
to,
here's
like,
the thing,
understanding.
Taco. Sukuna already did that for us with himself. So no, it can't work.
My self monologue technique.
My
I haven't
self-monologue
used
technique.
this
I
since
just
the
wanna-
Heian era. Oh my god,
Like,
bro.
we talk about this, man. I just want to, you know.
Nigga, why are you so mad? Yeah,
That's
man.
true. Why
Yeah.
is he so
Sukuna,
mad?
it wasn't Sukuna. It wasn't your fault.
It'd
wasn't
be a
your fault.
scenario. Well, it'd be a scenario where you'd be like, Sukuna, why are you so mad? He'd be like, I'm not. It's like, but you are. Why are you so mad? And then he'd be like, I'm not. Eventually, he's
I'm
gonna
not.
get pissed.
I'm
God, I
just
just want
not,
to
bro.
fucking slaughter you.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I just want
I
to
don't
kill
see
you
what the
guys.
problem is there.
Yeah. Shout out Weary Exile donating. Says it's Assumption Kaisen here. We make up our own story, bro. We got it at this point. We're left
Is
in the
that
dark.
cursed assumption or assumption fight? If you replace that, which part? Because Jujutsu's the curse part, right?
It's sorcery fight.
Or sorcery, yeah. So yeah,
And
that's
I-
assumption fight.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so there was a whole thing with the leakers.
Wallahi,
I don't
they're
really,
cooked.
yeah, I don't really want to get into all that stuff, but essentially, they got they're
They're getting sent off
Got
to
in trouble.
Azkaban.
They got
yeah
killed.
they got in trouble, and because of that, the spoilers came out much later than they normally do. It's crazy that there's still spoilers coming out. How the fuck
Yeah,
did they get that?
I was about to say, I thought leaks were just cooked. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
we're
thought
still
leaks were
getting
just
them.
done.
Yeah.
like a while. Like
Yeah.
you know,
It's like-
a couple weeks until
It's
someone
like, oh
else-
no, they got arrested. Well, we just gotta wait another day. It's like, well, What?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, that's off track. So, because of that whole situation, I saw a lot of fake spoilers, a lot of fake leaks going around because people are just
I saw
capitalizing on
one
that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I saw one that was fucking sick. It was like the chapter has Yuta and Yuji like fighting Sukuna, and then Hikari just like drops.
I saw
down
that
from
one
the top of
too.
the dome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I would have been here quicker, but that ice sorcerer was really tough." And then Sukuna's like, "Damn, Arame got cooked." And then he like activates his fucking domain in Yuta's domain. I have no idea how it works.
So
but
what
it
happened was
yeah, it was a really fun fucking leak.
Yeah.
Part of me almost wished that it was true.
I thought it was for a bit because I was like, damn, because they even mentioned because Sukuna was about to open up his domain, so Yuta turns his off. And Sukuna's like, wait, what the fuck? All right, anyway. And then he goes to do it, but Hikari comes in, opens his up, and since his doesn't have a sure hit effect, his is stronger in a tug of war because you don't have to worry about getting hit by stuff. It's kind of like a give and take. So when he comes in, he opens his domain, he gets that, and now like all of them are in like the love game or whatever. It's like I was like, yo, this is actually really
It was
fire. I'm not gonna
actually
lie.
insanely sick.
Yeah.
And, well, I even liked it too because I like the idea that it's gonna end up being like 4v1.
Yeah.
Maki, Yuta, Yuji, and Hikari against Sukuna because they are like the four main. Like they're the four main fighters of like the new generation of sorcerers. Like he even put them on the one fucking color spread all together.
Yeah,
Like seeing all them four of them fight Sukuna together would
They're
be really
them.
sick. Yeah, I would love
That'd be
that if
so
that actually
cool,
happened.
man. Yeah. The only thing
Yeah,
that I was
also-
sad about, I was like, man, I really hope we cut back to Hikari versus Urume because I did want to see that fight. But like this chapter by itself, this is so good. I thought that was real. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I thought it was
We
real.
call
too.
those four. We call those four non-binary. Way there, they, them.
Shut up.
Bro, that leaker wrote a better chapter than fucking Akutami. I can't believe
Golly, bro.
Really, you can't believe that. There's no part of you that can believe that.
it. Well, he had me tricked, bro. So
He had my ass
You had-
shake for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, a leaker actually wrote a more interesting hook than the new JJK. Yeah, no, I believe that. He's gonna be. You realize that the bar we're trying to reach is the god of thunder. Kashimo descent.
Well, listen, bro.
I do hope
I'm
that is
so
what
used to just
happens.
like meme shit. Like I'm used to
I
just like.
hope-
I'm just joking.
I genuinely hope Kashimo does show up and use his domain, and that is like what keeps Sukuna from being able to use his domain. That would.
Oh, you
Dude.
mean Hikari?
Hikari? Who'd I say?
Kashimo.
Did I say Kashimo?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I meant
I
Hikari.
accidentally
Man,
got
fuck
you to
Kashimo,
cast
bro.
up.
Dog
That's
ass.
right, baby.
He's
It's
dead.
Kashimo Clock. It's
Get
Get
Wrong,
that
wait,
nigga up out of
genuinely,
here, man.
Is there a chance that Kashimo isn't dead?
No.
No.
That nigga's in the shadow realm right now.
you
He's
so
done,
you
he's
guys are like
gone.
fully like, yeah, he's dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he's
got
gone.
hit
Yeah.
by a fucking dimensional cleave. He's done.
Bro, I might have to fucking bring the agenda back
Oh,
to life.
shit.
Bro. I might have
Do
to-
not.
plot twist. When he was being gassed up, you were like, "Man, this guy's a bum." But now that he's
Well,
dead, you're
always
like,
been
"Hold
a
on."
Listen, the stock is at
Hold on.
the stocks
I
are
think
in
that he's-
hell, bro. So he's just rebuying for when they come
Yeah,
back.
it's the best time to literally penny stocks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
This shouldn't even
buy
penny
it
stock.
when
It's
it's
just against
you
stock.
you buy it when it's cheap. You build it up and then you sell it when it's worth more, bro. That's literally what
Alright.
the fuck it's all about, man.
Bro's gonna
This
be
is
holding on to
building
them
it up.
pennies for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I remember it was like kind of a
Bro,
similar
go on
thing when
Twitter.
Higuruma died.
Bro, go on Twitter. You'll still see people gassing Kashimo up, bro.
Ah,
Yeah,
I don't know
it's-
how
yeah,
I
niggas
did
do
see
it.
that recent thread.
I see that shit in real life because the dude at my work was just like, man, I love the Hikari fight. That one moment where Kashimo just says his one fucking line, it's just like, yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
the
it's the
only thing
one thing to
Kashimo
bring
fans
up.
have.
Yeah, that was literally, bro. That was damn, dude. That fight was so good. Oh man, it really is a shame. That fight was so good. Holy fuck.
Who do you guys ship Yuji with?
Who do I ship him with? Oh, are we
yeah,
talking
he's
about
like
like that
the
one
actual
tweet?
main character.
Which dimension lines, really quick, or something? Were you having
Nah,
a different conversation?
I was just like, it's just like thought that
That
crossed my
one
mind.
chick from the extra chapter.
Yeah,
that you went to school with
the
before,
one girl
that's
you
it.
went to school with. Actually, no, Jennifer Lawrence. That's who I ship Yuji with.
You know what? Yeah, he deserves something good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bro, I ship
Jennifer
him with
Lawrence.
Sukuna.
Oh,
He deserves it. He deserves his type.
Hey,
Oh,
I
man.
ship him with Sukuna because
He's
I feel
gone
like
through
there's a
some shit.
whole.
He
Hold
does.
on.
I feel like Sukuna and him have like a whole like tsundere type of back and forth.
Okay,
Give and take.
okay, yeah.
Okay,
Reverse
I
curse
see you.
technique in a month. That's
This
not
is
even that
truly a
impressive.
malevolent kitchen. Stop cooking.
Yeah, bro. I shout out my nigga getting with Jennifer Lawrence. I respect that. Toto.
Shout out Jennifer Lawrence. Honestly.
Shout out Jennifer Lawrence,
shout out-
dude. Whatever
Shout
she's
out to
doing.
my girl J Lo.
Shout out, dude. Shout out to her, man. But yeah, good
Oh yeah,
chapter.
right. Chapter.
Fun chapter this week.
What do you guys think about Yuta using cleave? Because that was the one thing I was like,
It's
I saw
about
everyone else
time.
like freaking out, like, whoa, this chapter. And then I'm
that's
reading
what I
like,
wanted.
Yes.
Literally.
it looks
Like-
fine, and then holy shit.
Yeah, man. Like I'm so excited. Like, I love it how it is. Where it's just him. He just looks up at him. He's just like cleave, and Sukuna's like, wait, what? Like, the fuck you mean cleave? What do you mean cleave, bro? Come on. Yeah, I love that shit. I also love the little bit of Sukuna thinking like, wait a minute. Is this nigga gonna pull out purple on me, bro? That Gojo
Like-
PTSD is crazy. That
I
nigga
do
got
like
hit by
that.
purple twice and was like, no more, please.
I do like that it does confirm that, like, yeah, Yuta could, but it just really wouldn't work because you need the 6 eyes for it.
Yeah, you need the 6 eyes to control it. Yeah. I was just unintentionally so funny. He's just like, bro, please. Please,
like what else do
man.
you
This
fucking
guy's
have?
got cleave. I better keep my ass in the kitchen. I'm cooked.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I would very if he used that, holy fuck, I would have freaked out. But yeah, him using cleave, I think is even better just because of how fitting it is for Sukuna. It's gonna be interesting to see how he inevitably counters this. But yeah,
Like that
What's
moment.
crazy is like y'all ever get like a paper cut, bro? That shit hurts like a bitch. Can you imagine?
Having your
Getting
face cut
sliced
open.
off
No.
the-
being diced. Yeah, no, I can't, fortunately.
Sukuna is currently experiencing like a fraction of the pain I have when I get a paper cut. It's really.
Yeah, man, that's for sure.
I don't know if he's gonna survive. To be honest, that's crazy.
Weary Exile donating, saying, obviously, I ship him with Mahito. That deadly kiss was something else. Hey man.
That's a sleeper. I give you that. That's pretty
You
good.
know,
Yeah, it's sleep, alright.
it's fucking coma, all right.
Yeah, bro, that's a straight hibernation pick right there. I ain't
That's a
gonna lie.
sleeper shit, bro.
Hey man, that's a crack ship if I've ever seen it. And now if it's like schoolgirl Mahito, I get it. I understand.
Mhm.
Uh
No one's making you. Who's making you do this?
Human transfiguration.
Well,
whatever
I think
the
if
fuck it is,
it's,
have a fat ass.
If it's a gay ship, I ship Yuji with Sukuna, and I do think like that's the main ship. I think that's the best one. But if it's a hetero ship, I like Hana because I like the idea that he realizes that Nobara was dog water, so she's like her replacement, and then Hana realizes that Megan was dog water, so she replaces him with Yuji. Right? You see the vision?
Okay,
I
okay,
see
I'm
it.
seeing it. I'm seeing it. Okay,
You see the
okay.
vision, bro?
I'm
telling
seeing it. Okay, okay.
It's
I gotta
the best
meet
ship,
new
bro.
people. I gotta meet
Bro, what the fuck? You not seeing the vision, bro?
I gotta
I
see
figured-
other people. No, I must.
Well, bro, give me-
I'm missing my glasses. My eyes are tired. I hate you guys.
Give
I
me
don't
one
see it.
good reason why that's not a good ship.
See, I
Because
can't.
Hana also sucks ass.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, never mind.
She was Yuji, bro.
Whoa! No,
They're
wait a
fucking
minute.
made for each other, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Damn, bro,
Goddamn
damn.
anything.
Damn. Let me look through some of these comments, man. Let me look through some of these.
I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't.
Bro, what's the problem? Holy fuck, there's so many. Let me
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Let me mother effing Hardy Hologram saying I'm completely appalled that this show doesn't have its own opening animation. If you don't get this fixed, you might be joining Zenith in the Washed One Sailor. I don't know what the fucking opening animation would be, dude. I don't know what I'd
Right.
make it. That shit costs money, bro. I can't be indecisive.
does.
Yeah, that shit costs money, bro. Damn. Would you like to include Sakamoto Days or Undead Unluck in the future podcast? We don't
Undead
talk
Unluck
about
is almost
mid.
over.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that unluck is admittedly like it's really deep in. Plus, not everyone here likes it.
Yeah,
well, I
like
still have to read it.
Even
It
though I
is-
do. Yeah,
Check that
I
out.
love Undead, but
I mean, I'll definitely
I
check
love
it out.
I love
I love it
Sakamoto
too.
Days. I think Sakamoto Days is really fun. I think the problem with Sakamoto Days, because me and Vance have talked about it before, I think Sakamoto Days, even though it's really cool and it's really fun, I think week to week it's kind of hard to have discussions about.
there's nothing to talk about.
It's just
because
like that fight was
oftentimes-
raw.
Yeah,
And it
oftentimes
was.
chapters are
It
just
was,
like-
yeah.
They sure did shoot and stab him. All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about that next week.
Was that one of my favorite reading experiences of the week consistently? Yeah. Do I have anything to say? Not really.
it's one of those things where like we on our own because I mean like we're not friends obviously. This is all based
Yeah,
on-
right.
True.
Like,
This is
we
a
go our
psyop.
separate ways.
Yeah, we're
But,
being
like,
paid by the
business.
government.
Yeah, we are contractually obligated to talk about chapters, amidst ourselves. Just when we're off, and legitimately, I cannot remember the last time one of us was like, "So how about the Sakamoto chapter?" Even though we all like it, we all read it, but I'm like, "What would I do?" It would be like, "Yeah, that thing Shin did was pretty cool."
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not. I think for this type of discussion, you need like a series that has like a bit more to like theorize about.
A bit
or,
more
like-
meat on the bones.
And we're like, I
Need a
think
series that
Sakamoto
incites
Days.
genuine ire, like JJK.
I think
God.
Sakamoto Days might be getting there eventually, but like it's just not. And also, it probably won't be like on the same level of like having as much to discuss about as really anything that's already on the podcast.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
I am very open to maybe including Kagurabachi one day.
I am too.
That's right. Even
I
Zenith
do-
wants us to talk about Blue Box.
True, bro. So good.
You
I,
heard him
it's very fitting for our audience. It's not getting axed. Let's go.
Let's go.
Kagurabachi's my number one pick. If we add anything, I think it should be Kagurabachi. I mean, we've already talked about it.
I
every week.
mean,
For the
I
past-
will ask.
Right.
Do you guys want to talk about it real quick after I read these comments?
I have
haven't read the
not
most
read it,
chapter.
so.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my! It's almost like I had a podcast to go to.
Oh my god,
Motherfucker, we start the shit in the middle of the day.
What do you think I did for the rest of it?
I don't know.
was in
Play with your
bed.
dick.
In
What are
the
you
podcast.
doing, bro?
I was in bed.
Bro, that's peak chapter time, man.
You can read that shit on your phone.
I
Thanks,
don't really
Zeman.
reading manga on my phone. Today.
Oh, bloody hell, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to fucking see it.
Bloody
It's
hell.
too small. You ain't got your fucking bifocals.
Oh,
in bed. What's happening?
bloody
You must
goodness. Oh, gosh. He doesn't have
Bro,
20/20
the
vision. No
phones
wonder
are
he
China
doesn't see my
nowadays.
agendas, bro. He
Mine-
doesn't have the vision, chat. He doesn't have the vision, chat. Come on.
Like literally.
Fuck, man. No wonder. I was wondering, like, why does this nigga like Yuta so much? I get it now. He doesn't have the vision, chat. Damn. Anyway, let me.
Well,
I
be
just
honest,
didn't
that got
read
a lot more
the
violent.
Kagurabachi chapter.
Yeah, you didn't.
How are you gonna
right.
qualify as a bocce, bro? You ain't read the chapter, bro. Come on.
Read it right now. God damn.
Damn,
You're
get
kicked
on
out of
that
the
shit.
bocce.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Get on that shit. Let me read these comments and we can get on that shit, man. Damn. Let me see. Where was I? Fuck it. Oh yeah, Kaneki donated. Sukuna was like, y'all niggas got a whole ass color wheel. Use something else, bro. Please. Let me get a pink, a yellow, a green, and orange. Something. God damn. Why purple again, bro? Jesus. Hey man, I feel it though. I feel it. Let me say, JJK was solid this week. Also, first thing I noticed about the domain name change, what is authenticity and mutual love? I thought it was authentic mutual love. I thought so too. I don't really mind though. It's kind of interchangeable for me. Another chat says Ryu is still more durable than Yuta. Sounds like a bum to me. Oh man, yeah, Ryu is definitely more durable than Yuta in that case. Yeah, that nigga's he's getting hit with the power of nothing.
The power of nothing.
Yeah, that nigga's getting hit with the power of nothingness.
He's just got the power of nothing.
Bro, what is a love beam when he just shoots a Shinku Hadouken and you just evaporate? You literally just evaporate. God damn, bro.
All these abilities and you still can't do a DP input.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where you neutral at, Yuta? Damn. Yuta, yeah, we are cheating. Bro, that's real shit. That is real shit. Wait till Plot Kuna says, oh yes, my secret anti-OP OC Yuta technique. I haven't used this since good writing in JJK times. Hey man, shouts out. Let me see. I just want Gege to properly explain how copy works. The only description we get is that Rika can store techniques, and it was implied that Rika eating Uro's arm allows him to copy sky manipulation. I mean,
That was the implication, but it was never confirmed. And like,
yeah.
I don't think he ate like the precognition guy's arm. Whatever. What's his name again?
Charles. Don't
Charles.
forget my goat.
Charles.
Whoa! You forgot my man Charles?
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, I did.
He's in charge. How can you forget that?
That's fucked up, man. Yeah,
Just laugh at him.
I'm not sure how he gets the techniques either.
I hope it's explained next chapter. 'cause,
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck else are they gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Ultimately, I will say, for me, I'm fine with it. Just like, yeah, his ability is copy. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
if it's literally just like, he can copy curse techniques, cool, man. Fine by me, I get it.
Jujutsu Kaisen, not creating characters, but abilities for other niggas to use it better than you.
Real shit. Real
Man,
shit.
oh man, that shit is becoming more and more evident by the hour.
God damn, bro. Yeah, that is so real. Holy shit.
You know what I just realized is so crazy?
What's
about
that?
Yuta? And it's like there's this whole thing with like Yuta versus Hikari and like who's stronger, because Hikari fans.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dude, I know, I fucking know, man.
This man
I
is
know,
he
know.
wants to kill this
I
agenda
know,
dead.
man. I know it's sad, man. I know.
He will not let this shit go.
But you can just straight up copy his technique.
Well, that's the thing is that Yuta's got no game, so he's not gonna know how the rom-com game works.
Yeah, that's true. Yuta has
Oh.
no luck.
Oh
whatsoever.
no, he's fucking clanging and banging on Maki, bro. I think he's fine.
Bro, then where is she?
Bro, she's in the hospital. She can't walk.
She looked pretty
fine. You look me right in my fucking eyes and tell me that Maki would be the one in the hospital. You tell me right now that Yuta's not gonna snap like a twig in multiple places.
You're right. That's true. It's that one meme of the guy like he's like a mummy in bed next to the girl. That's
Yeah,
Yuta
exactly.
and Maki. Hey man, I tried to put on for Yuta once and that nigga failed me. What a fraud! Holy shit. Let me look through some of these comments.
He's talking about that shit like he's a friend who can like take you to the airport.
Hey man, I tried to
I trusted him and he let me down. What'd he do? He was a fictional character.
Hey man.
All right, I read the Kagurabachi.
Okay. Let me speed read through the rest of these shit,
God
man.
damn.
You don't gotta speed through it. I'm still going.
Okay, all right.
Grandpa's still playing in the
I got
biphone.
called away for a moment. Okay.
That's funny. Let me see. Only one person can be kept in the prison realm, so unlikely. That's fair. We just got a donation, so I will get to that in a quick second. Thank you so much for donating. I assume Maki is meant to sneak Sukuna if the domain plan fails. Hey, we can only hope. Stalking Love just repeated washed one a bunch. Zenith, get your mans. I think Yuta cheating is just referring to his short hit being angels and only targeting Sukuna. Maybe, yeah, because that is pretty crazy. Please give JJK a Naruto ending, please, Gege. Yeah, it's fucking Yuta and Yuji. They just shake hands. That's it.
Nah, I'm about to say that's fucking Eugene Megami kissing by the end. You're like, I missed you.
Yeah, bro. Fucking well, I was gonna say fucking Megami just says bye to his sister and leaves the village, but that nigga is dead. Yeah, Sumiki is fucking cooked. Let me see. I'm a bit confused on the anti-Akutami agenda from you guys. It's not anti-Akutami. It's just that nigga makes bad
decisions. It should
decisions.
not be misunderstood. We love this man more than life itself. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
This series is good. It's really good. Because it can get us all into a single group and we can talk like the stupidest people alive.
Correct.
Hey man, the brain cell collects into one, you know?
It's like the orb of confusion from SpongeBob. Just
Yeah,
read
man.
that.
Hey man, that's for real. You guys are forgetting that Gege hasn't drawn Toji in a while and Maki isn't fighting, so I'm expecting a random puppet curse user to reincarnate Toji to fight and pull Megami out of Sukuna, then die.
You're so right. I can't believe
What if
Sukuna-
Toji was there?
Bro, I can't wait for Maki to show up, start fighting Sukuna, and he'll be like, I haven't felt a presence like this since. And then he thinks about Toji. He never met.
My God.
This is that guy that was in Shibuya that I had to stay the hell away from.
God, bro. Yeah.
Bro, if Toji didn't kill himself before I showed up, I would have been cooked.
I would have got fucking destroyed, dude. Holy shit. Let me see. Zero says I ship Yuji with Kenjaku. Damn. I guess W incest.
Everything about that's wrong. Sigmund Freud in the chat.
know.
Good to know.
Kaneki ships Yuji and positive reinforcement. You know what? I feel like that's a good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
Let me see. Him using cleave is cool, but how and when did he copy Sukuna's ability? I need details now. I'm sure we'll get that next chapter. I'm not too hung up on that. Sukuna will never forget the purple agony from Goat Joe. Hey, man. I love the joke of Sukuna getting hit with his own technique and is just like, is this what I've been hitting people with? I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's that
I'm
fucking
sorry, I've
Family
been
Guy
fucking with
bit where the guy
y'all.
stabs himself and he's like, "Oh, that hurt. Is this what I've been doing to people? I belong in here."
God, man, this shit sucks. I'm sorry I did this to y'all, man. Randall the Vandal, W username, by the way, says, don't switch up
That
when... What?
Sorry, that one guy, is he still here?
No,
That Nate,
I haven't seen a comment from him, so maybe
Probably
he's
not.
just vibing.
probably not.
Maybe he's just vibing.
Sorry, I just remembered.
No, you're fine. Randall says, don't switch up when Megumi comes back and cooks. Listen, man. I
Hey,
will
No,
that's
I'll
not.
my
definitely
guy,
split
bro.
that, bro. I promise you.
I
In order
promise
for
you.
him to come back, the stove's got to get turned off. The fight's over. There's
Listen-
nothing left.
Listen, man, if
I-
he
I-
comes back, I will stay on this side.
Bro, if Megumi comes back and he starts doing cool stuff, I'll be the Megumi defender for this chat.
He's gonna need it.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Hey,
Well, it would
man,
be,
that's
you know, I
real.
think it'd be more fun that way.
True.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Zero says
I don't even like
Sukuna
him.
is. He says Sukuna never forgetting those purple back shots from Gojo.
Christ.
Bro, what's the problem?
All right, so question, right?
What's that?
No.
We've been talking about how this fight's gonna go, who's gonna show up and all this stuff, right? Like, is where we know what Hikari's doing. We don't know where Maki is. Now, what do y'all think is more likely? Do you think it's more likely that this is the fight we have, like this is what's going on, or do you think they're gonna show up? Because one option, they show up and get a really cool fight. The other option, Maki's like sitting on the couch somewhere while Hikari gets off screens, which is, like, I mean, look, it's Akutami, so like I'm not gonna put it past him.
I think
but,
they're
like,
definitely jumping in. I think they're absolutely jumping in to help. Yeah.
And can you rephrase the question?
So basically, is it just going to be Yuta and Yuji the whole time, or do you think Maki and Hikari are going to help at some point?
Um,
I think so.
I don't
At
see
least
a reason
Maki.
for them not to.
Yeah.
Like
I'm trying-
I
I'm
think
trying to
Look,
think.
Hikari might
Maki's
die.
gotta-
I
Yeah,
think
multiple
Hikari just
ways.
beats Uraume. I'll be real.
That'd be ideal. I want that.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to get into because there's multiple ways to kind of look at this question, right? It's what's likely for Akutami, what would I like, and what do I think's funniest.
Happen.
Oh shit, silly little guy.
I personally believe that they will show up.
Yeah,
I
think
personally believe that I think they're gonna jump him, but also, I think it would be so, and I can't overstate this enough. I think it would be fucking hilarious if Maki just never shows up.
My
if
God.
they beat
Oh my
Sukuna and they're like
God.
at the end like, oh my god, we won, and then Maki walks up, she's like, yeah, let's go. I would fucking, that to me would be worth everything. That's not gonna happen. I want everyone to know I'm not delusional. I'm not an idiot. I know that that's not gonna happen.
The final nail in the coffin with Akutami never beating misogynist allegations.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
bro! If that
like,
happens,
the-
listen.
I know female character who could do something doesn't even show up for
The
final
hammer
fight.
comes down if that happens. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's a worthy sacrifice.
No, it is
Bro.
not. No, the fuck, it's not.
Sacrifice.
God
Even Sakura
damn.
was at the Kaguya fight. Like,
Oh, brother, man. Listen, Maki and Hikari are gonna come in. They're gonna do their thing. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really sick.
But there's just that little part of you that's afraid that maybe they won't.
No, I'm
There's
not
a little
afraid.
part of you that thinks
down
like,
little
"Stop,
part of you
but
thinks
deep down
maybe."
inside."
what
Be honest
if?
with yourself, Sailor.
I am not afraid because I don't think this would happen. Now, I will say, if this does happen, we might not have a podcast that week. I don't know if I can show my face. I don't know if y'all want to hear me yelling for a full hour, but
Yeah, I'll
It
say
sounds
that.
kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll say this. I have talked to you for the past however many years, every week there's been a JJK chapter. I've talked to you about the chapter
That's true.
without fail. And I just want you to know, maybe you haven't seen this, maybe I know you felt it, but every week I've noticed that your resolve has gotten weaker and weaker. It's been you've been breaking down, man. And I know there's gonna be a moment where we all kind of just hold hands and realize, like, man, maybe JJK wasn't that good all along, you know? And I want you to know that when that happens, I'll be there for you. I'll agree with you.
Listen, I don't know if I could get to that. I don't think if I could get to that point anymore, man. I had that moment when fucking Gojo died, and then Kashimo did nothing, and then Higuruma died, and then we cut away. Before all that stuff, we cut away from the most interesting fight in the series. I was like, what happened to the game that I love, man?
I fucking hate these patches.
I don't fucking know if I can get to that point, man.
What is this? Another story? This shit sucks.
Bro, it was that combined with people just being like, what are you, stupid? Of course.
Wait, you don't get it?
Of course,
What are you,
Kashimo
stupid
could
or
dodge the
something?
world cleave and not Gojo because Sukuna told him to dodge. Idiot. Like, despite Gojo having like the best sensory abilities in the series, like,
Yeah, but did
Duh.
Sukuna tell him to dodge?
Sukuna didn't tell him to dodge, so you know that's how he died. Idiot.
Don't you get it, bro? It's the theme that people fucking
Bro,
die.
oh my god!
Dude, it
Oh my
Fucking
god!
just peel back a layer.
Bro.
and see that everything's fine.
Holy shit. All right, so listen, man. I hate the whole thing of just like JJK creates an environment because not all other shonen like do this where like they prematurely kill characters, and for a while that was true until JJK did it a lot, and then it created an environment where this happened a lot, and then it was like, man, so much potential is left on the cutting room floor. This is so unfortunate, man. I wish we got more. And then people would just, whether it's me or anyone else, they would just say, bro, don't you get it? You're supposed to be disappointed. Holy fuck, bro. Yeah, like oh my god. Like, don't you get it? You're supposed to like hate this series. Isn't it fun to just constantly be more and more disappointed reading your favorite series? Isn't that so much? Like, niggas are so niggas are so, they just want to they just want to be I don't know if like impartial is the word, but like I feel like it's a thing where it's like people just want to be right so bad where it's just like I don't even know if some people are fans of the series anymore, man. Like, obviously there are fans and there are people who there are people who do like the stuff going on, and that's fine. Like, that's not an issue at all. But like, I feel like so many people are just like so on board with defending the series no matter what, and just being like, no, you're an idiot if you don't like it. And it's just like, man, do y'all even enjoy this shit? Like, just being like, oh, you're just upset because this happened. Yes, I didn't like it. So what? like niggas act like that's a crime, bro. God damn, yeah, like, so what? I didn't like this thing that happened. And what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Like, bro, I just wish, and this is why I just need to go back on a Twitter hiatus again. I just wish that more and more people could be like, they could just enjoy things and like let other people enjoy things. Like, oh man, I think this decision in JJK is pretty dumb. I really wish we got more stuff that happened. Like, for again, easiest comparison is the Gojo thing. Like, oh man, I really wish Gojo like talked to people more. What are you, fucking dumb? You need to figure out that like Gojo, he wasn't protected by the Limitless. He was a prisoner and like Sukuna freed him and blah blah blah. Holy fuck! Like,
He wasn't protecting
oh
you.
my
Bro, I
god!
fucking love that because it's like that's like probably an accurate analysis of the ability.
He
like,
can turn it off,
symbolically-
seen
But he can turn it off. Yeah, like symbolically it works. But like, he can turn it off. It's not
Oh
like this
my
man went without
God.
a fucking hug his whole life.
I just wish, like I love having this I love having conversations with you guys just like about the series, whether it's like, hey, I thought this chapter was really good, or it was, oh my god, this chapter is terrible, let's talk about it. I like having that conversation because like I can just express my emotions and like how I feel about it. And I don't get these people acting like I'm just fucking obtuse and they're like, what? You didn't get it? Yuki dying early, if she was selfish like the series themes demand, then she could have survived her fight against Kenjaku. You don't get it, bro? Like, oh my god, dude. Like, anyway, I'm just yapping at this point. Let's talk about Kagurabachi, man. This shit is pissing me off. What did y'all think about
Finished reading it by now, Zenith?
what about, if you haven't
I
read
did,
this
I
shit
did.
by now, I'm pissed.
good.
Hold on, wait, real quick. Let me shout out Hardy Hologram, donating 5. Sailor, I need to ask, what's exactly are you carrying in your profile and banner? I've always thought it was a giant blunt. No,
Yeah.
it's a giant stone pillar. For all my God of High Schoolites out there, all my enjoyers out there. That shit is too good, man. I love me some Morihgen. So that's what it is. If you guys have read that, go you. If you haven't, you should. Volume 1 in stores. Volume 2 is coming out next month. I'm fucking amped.
Is that true?
Yes. Nigga, I got that shit pre-ordered.
I have volume 1 on my shelf. And volume 2
Yeah.
is coming.
I apologize, sir. I'm sorry.
Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got to rep this set, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, speaking of repping the set, let's talk about Kagurabachi real quick. How'd you guys feel about this chapter, man?
I'm interested in where this is going because I
Nice.
like that Chihiro has no allies, really. Like, he
Yeah.
does have allies
No
and
friends,
but
no
no
bitches.
like no official allies. Like, no group is backing him. He has an entire criminal organization he wants to upend, and the good guys are just after him.
Yeah,
they don't like
man.
him.
They don't care for his shit at all. It's like, man, I don't have any reason to fight you guys. And then they just immediately go and attack him. I did not know, my little thing, what's her name? The new girl, the girl with the flame bone. Did not know that was a girl. Thought that was a nigga ever since they were introduced. So
It's so funny, actually.
yeah.
Even,
No
like,
idea.
in Japan, there were a bunch of tweets from like people who were confused about like their
Yeah,
gender.
Hiyuki is her name. I did not
Okay.
know. Yeah. I thought for sure Hiyuki
I was
was
just
a guy.
gonna like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't have a thought.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Hiyuki, bad bitch. She's cool, man. I dig her stuff. I already like her just off this chapter alone, where she's like, where's the cloud whatever? He's like, oh, cloud gouger, I broke it. She's like, oh, okay, you broke. Wait, what? Like, what do you mean you broke it? God damn, bro. Yeah. I also really like, fuck, why am I not remembering anyone's names right now? The new guy. I like him. I like him saying like, "Oh, I
I'm still bad with
understand
names,
your-
especially like Japanese names.
yeah."
Like, if it's a bunch of
I just needed
Japanese
to be
names.
said a bunch before I remember.
Yeah,
You know
for
how
sure.
hard it is to remember Chihiro? Nah, his name is Kagurabachi.
Oh my god. That nigga's name is Kagurabachi, Your Honor. Yeah, no. I like him jumping in and just being like, "Hey, I don't know exactly what you're going through, but you saved me, and that should be important for you too." Hakuri, that's his name. Hakuri. Him jumping in and taking that punch for him was really cool, man. I liked it. It's a really quality chapter this week.
If this was JJK, his head would have exploded. and that
Oh
would've
yeah,
been it.
that would have been fucking it. Yeah, that.
I like it. a
Don't take me
lot
back.
because I like
I
this
just like
chapter a
fucking
lot.
shit,
Because
yeah.
think about nice things, people. Come on.
I just want to think
Right.
about nice things, man.
I like this
Let's
chapter a
let's all
lot.
be nice first. Let's talk about
Because-
the good series.
The introduction of the fire bone thing. I love that because I always thought like, well, there's like what, 6 curse blades, so that's like, you know, 5 people who can matter.
Yeah.
'Cause they have it, but the introduction of this, where it's like, well, it's not one of the cursed blades, but it's still like a weapon that does stuff.
It's
That's
still
cool.
tough.
It's still
yeah.
really
Yeah.
fucking good. Yeah.
I really like. This is a neat thing to do with Chihiro because it's, I guess, it's an interesting way to test his resolve. Where, like, you know, obviously he could find plenty of reason to kill that guy last week.
Sojo.
We're all bad with names. Sojo, obviously Sojo.
Yeah.
To kill Sojo because he's a bastard. But like beyond that, it really does bring up the point of like, oh, is this the right thing to do? Like doing it all by myself, or like trying to use the blades to achieve this, given that, you know, just one person with it can make a lot of mistakes, can hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bit at the end where it's just like, man, that sounds complicated. Thanks, by the way, for saving me.
Yeah.
Because
I
that's
like
really
that,
all that
man.
matters.
Because that
Yeah,
was
'cause Hiro just has to have faith in his own beliefs.
yeah, because that was like a big thing of the entire last arc, where it was like death of the author, where it was just different people having different interpretations of Chihiro's father and like his sword making skills. And that shit was so good. And at the end of the arc, Chihiro had to chew on the fact that like my interpretation isn't correct. Like there are other people out there and these swords choose them. That means they, you know, as much as I don't like it, they're correct in their beliefs as well. They're devoted to their beliefs as well. So it's really cool to see Chihiro think like, damn, am I wrong? You know, like what if I'm not like what if something bad does happen when I do this? What if I'm not doing this? Or rather, what if what am I trying to say? What if I collect all these things and, you know, nothing changes ultimately? What if I go down this bad path and it ends with the new guy saving him and just being like, hey man, you helped me, and that should matter. I like that, man.
I really like it, and I think with context it makes it even better, because I think oftentimes, you know, all of us here are huge shonen fans. We read a lot of shonen, and I think we're very used to shonen protagonists who are very stubborn, very headstrong, who have these ideals that they stand by no matter what, and those ideals are challenged, but oftentimes they stay resolute in the end. But to have a character like Chihiro, where it's like he's immediately shown that his ideals aren't necessarily true, and for him to just be like, you know what, you're right,
Yeah.
like very early on, I think that's really cool. I think Chihiro as a protagonist, I think early on a lot of people were painting him as like, oh, he's just edgy, he's edgy guy, but like he's actually very well thought out.
Oh yeah,
as a character,
because
like,
chapter 1 definitely paints him out to be that edgelord. And
yeah,
then,
he wasn't doing
on.
himself any favors with
For
the
sure.
stuff he was saying. But he's actually a very well thought out character, and I'm curious to see where we go with this, because like I like this like inner struggle he has, where it's like essentially the good guy, you know, is telling him like, give us your sword.
Yeah.
And he questions it, where he's like, maybe I should. Like,
yeah.
I am dangerous with this sword. Like, this is, you know.
Should we just leave it to them? Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that a lot.
Yeah, especially with him, because he met the squad that went to go fight Sojo, and like, what's her name, Hiyuki, like tells him like, hey, you've seen him. That man lost like all of his friends and like a bunch of body parts, and that's because of the danger that these blades pose. Like you need to give those up. Like we need to take those, and we need to make sure those stay in our hands just to keep people safe. Like no one person can like control all of these. We need like an entire government to like make sure these are under lock and key. And it's interesting because like you said again, Taco, like in this case, a lot of other MCs would be like, nigga, fuck the government, and they'd go in like a whole thing. But like Chihiro is just like, damn, man, like what if she's like cooking here, man? Like maybe I should just give this up. I really
It's-
like
An
it.
idea, Sonic. We should kill
Well,
the
it's
president.
interesting because what's the? I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. The new character.
Hara. I just read it. Let me go back and see.
He's a part of the clan.
Yeah,
Sazanami
Sazanami clan. It
He-
I
is.
remember that thing.
Yeah,
Him?
it's
They
Haruki.
say it's several
Or it's
times.
Hakuri. Hakuri is his
Hakuri.
name. Yeah.
Okay. He in Sojo, I think, temperament-wise and personality-wise, are more similar to a traditional shonen MC. They're a bit more
Yes.
straightforward, a bit more just
Stubborn.
simple, I guess. I don't know if simple's the right word. That has more of a negative connotation, but they're more straightforward, I think, with their beliefs.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that they're the ones kind of impacting Chihiro. Like, they're the ones kind of like giving him
Bouncing
food for
off him.
thought.
Yeah.
I really like that because oftentimes it's the opposite, where you have the main character, they are the simple, straightforward, idealists, and they're the ones that affect everyone around them. Where it's Chihiro, he's constantly he's meeting these people that are like changing his mindset.
Yeah. Excuse me. I really like what Kagurabachi does with its characters because I feel like that also gives Chihiro like a really good sense to like show off more of who he is. Like even like his interactions with Char, where he's just like a big brother and just like wants to protect her. It's so cute. And of course you have the interactions with Shoujo, and now we have Hiyuki and Hiyuki
This-
and what's
This
his
new
name?
girl, I think her and him are gonna have a good dynamic.
Oh yeah,
Because
Yeah,
they
I'm really-
ultimately want the same thing. They're fighting right now, but it's like they're gonna be allies.
they're
She's
fighting
gonna
for the
realize
same
that.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah, he
That
should
might not
keep the blade.
that might not be true. He might just straight up have her as an enemy the whole time. I mean, we don't know.
That's possible.
Maybe
That's
he'll
Um,
kill her. Maybe he'll Kagura her body.
Okay, obviously
Hey,
he's not
yo.
going to give up the blade, so it really depends on what the point of her character is, I guess. That's not really on Chihiro. Like,
Mhm.
so I mean, I guess we'll see, but I didn't even think of that, to be honest. Like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think that maybe she would be an ally. I just thought, permanent enemy here. He's got government issues now. That's not
Yeah.
fun.
It
I
could
think she'll
be.
be an ally because I think she's too. How do I describe this? I think she's being written a bit too likable to be
an enemy forever.
like an enemy. Yeah, like
Mhm.
because Sojo's likable, but like he killed a lot of people. Like, he's
Yeah.
a fucking psychopath. Where she's like just immediately kind of funny.
Mhm.
Like, and she's we're supposed to kind of connect with her a bit more. And like I said, technically she works for the government, so she's a Fed. So we shouldn't like her on that basis. But also it's like, she is technically
Unpredictable.
like she's technically a good person. Like, she's a good guy.
Yeah,
She's upholding the law. Like, she is.
the
you know,
government
quote,
also. They viewed a lot of the what's it called, I don't know what the group is, but the anti Sojo group. They were just like, oh well, they're gone, I guess, whatever. So that could be a thing too, where they're like being viewed as disposable blades. So that may be a connection between like the cursed blades and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe that could be like her awakening, just being like, oh, the government just wants to collect these to hold all of the power themselves, and really like, what's the difference between that and like not Sojo, Chihiro, and who just like, I just want to collect these so people stop fucking killing. Like, that would be cool if people just stop using these to like wreak havoc. So that
Nah,
could be
you
interesting.
I
guys do not have the vision. You guys don't have your glasses on. Let me tell you. Next chapter, he's going to beat her, and then he's gonna walk away being like, we're not enemies. And then she's gonna go, oh my gosh, he's so cool. And then
Hey,
she's
bro,
gonna
I'm
be
with the vision, bro. I'm
our
with that.
dog shit love interest for the rest of the series.
Bro, I love dog shit love interest, bro.
Well,
I know you
think-
do.
I think this whole thing's interesting because a lot of the accountability for what's happened is being placed on Cheeto. It's like, look at what Sojo did. You can't have this, you can't have this
Yeah.
very powerful weapon. But I think it's interesting because you can
Yeah,
also
bitch, I ain't did shit.
exactly right. Like he isn't responsible for what happened. In
He
fact,
put a stop to
literally
it.
ended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting, like, you could just as easily place responsibility on whatever group that she's a part of. I forget what they're called.
The
It's the
Kamunabi.
government, bro.
Yeah,
They're the feds. They're the
Feds.
fucking cops, bro.
It's the
Because it's like-
Kabunami.
the Kabunami, right? Because they were very aware of the threat that one of these weapons posed, and they did not send their best to deal with it. They
Yeah.
sent an anti-Sojo squad that couldn't anti-Sojo a damn thing.
Well, to be
So-
fair, I can't blame them for that.
I can.
I can.
It's
Really?
only after they only after the guy that was their problem was defeated. It's like, oh well, we can't have that. And then they send their best after the good guy. Like, really?
Well, here's the thing.
They lost pretty badly.
they
and that
lost. 'Cause
Well, they lost
fucked
pretty
up.
badly, but that was after having the advantage specifically because Chihiro gave them the strategy to use.
Yeah.
But they probably would have just did worse if it wasn't
Right?
for Chihiro.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying, I can't blame them because, the anti-Sojo squad, was, that was, a great counter to what was going on.
You know what my anti-Sojo squad would have been? That one person that's giving Chihiro a tough time right now.
Chihiro with one arm who's what the hell? No,
Would have done
man.
better. Would have done better. I'm just saying.
I don't know. They worked out a really good strategy against them, and they only lost because this nigga got a Bankai mid-fight. They literally were about to kill him, and then he just opened up a fucking domain expansion and won. I can't blame them too hard for that.
It
It's
kind
alright.
of
I'll do it enough for the both of us.
it reminds me of Hunter x Hunter when Netero gets the ant squad together. And it's they're a pretty good squad, but also there's way stronger hunters he could have picked for that.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
group.
Oh, yeah.
They were very specialized. It's a little bit different because those dudes we have no fucking clue what anything about them because they got fucking killed so quickly. But going back to the whole Chihiro feeling responsible thing or having this blame placed upon him, it's good and I like it because logically he's not at fault for it. In fact, he's the one that solved the problem, but he will always feel responsible because his father's the one that made the blades. It's I don't think he can ever not feel like he's blamed, to be blamed for the stuff that's happening because of the blades.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose there, but I heavily agree. I think that's a very good way of putting it. And that probably adds to why he's feeling so conflicted about it, especially with him being yeah, my interpretation is wrong. Maybe if I leave it up to other people and their interpretation, maybe they'll have a better outcome. So that's really a good way of putting it, Taka. I like that.
Because a lot of what drives him is vengeance. He wants to, kill the people that killed his father and stole the blades. But also a lot of it is just his own, the sense of responsibility he feels.
Yeah.
He has to get these blades away from these people.
Yeah.
Which I guess majority of them are just in possession of the fucking feds at this point. Or at least that's what they said, right? Last chapter.
They said a good chunk of them were, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll lead. That has to lead to something. But yeah, man, really good chapter this week for Kagurabachi. Very, very good.
Kagurabachi doesn't feel, at least where we're at now, 20 chapters in. To me, it doesn't feel like it's being written to be a very long series.
I can see that.
But that could change, right? He could add new fucking. He could just add. He could be like, oh, a group of villains broke into the feds and fucking stole the blades, and now they're all out in the street again. It's he could just do something like that.
Yeah,
that could extend the story by a lot.
We didn't
But as it
talk
stands
about
right
the
now.
second pair of shadow cursed blades.
Yeah.
That
Well,
are
I mean, they've been hyping up
12 times stronger.
They've been hyping up this auction. Maybe they use that as a distraction to well, also go in and take the blades too, because they are trying to stop that auction from happening. So what if they send their strongest people to the auction? They just break in. That'd be crazy.
I think Kagurabachi has the potential to be very long based on like the world it's creating,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't get the sense that it will be. I think it feels like a very short.
I feel
It
like at
feels like
max it's like
very
around 200 to
focused.
300 chapters. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's very focused. Like,
Yeah, it's very
especially-
focused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a story being told. I forget the author's name because I forget everybody's name.
Oh, I don't know.
I forget. I usually remember.
I'll
I
look
really
it up.
just was about to call him a Bachi bro.
Hey, he is, man. He is the Bachi, bro.
That's true. He's the Bachi bro.
It's written by Takeru Hokazono.
Hokazono,
Takeru,
okay.
that's right. I did know that.
Yeah.
Why we're not that close of friends? I can't call him by first name.
Well, if it's the only one I can remember, like, what am I to do? You know.
I call him
Look for
Mr.
the other
Hokazono.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call him sir.
Hokazono Sensei.
Yeah, I think it's very focused. I honestly think that like in the hundreds is probably where it'll end.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Very fair. Very fair.
While we're on the topic,
Okay.
kind of incredible because we never really talked about it, but I did like send it to the chat that it is kind of broken new ground where it's like it's the only manga that's been officially like recognized specifically for its like overseas appeal like
Mhm,
really
mhm.
early on, because that's never mattered before
No.
when it
They
came
don't
to like whether or not a series was going to get axed or not. Like they don't care. But now it like they just straight up talked about it and put it on like a panel and stuff. Like
So cool, man.
that's kind of
It's-
insane.
Yeah.
It's really promising because obviously, you can't. Hard to say what will happen, but it feels like this could be the moment where Jump realizes, like, oh, we have a bigger audience. Like the West isn't just like, oh yeah, we get like $50 from them every month.
Yeah,
For like
right.
25 or so fucking Viz users, but rather like it's a genuine, because it's hard to say obviously, but like Kagurabachi would not be what it is right now if it did not get hyped the fuck out up
Oh yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And,
no,
like,
yeah. I mean that's just how it is. Yeah.
I wonder if that could lead to either an influx of series that are more designed for America, like authors that are writing stuff specifically because they're like, they're gonna love this. We'll finally get more
Those gonna
football
love
manga.
this. Let's go.
Or that could just lead to a more concentrated like marketing push over here, because I mean, bold statement, marketing on social media works.
True.
It's taken Japan quite a while to realize. But shocker, when you talk about shit on the places where everyone is, people know more about your stuff.
That's very real, bro.
Like that's very optimistic, because honestly, like it just knowing Jump, it feels like a pipe dream. Like,
Yeah.
maybe this will make things better. Like I'm an idiot.
At the same time, it's like, what else do they have? Because they should know, like, pretty much sometime around the end of the year, they ain't gonna have shit left.
Mhm.
So
Oh
it's
no
either-
way. Yeah.
They either start paying attention outside of their little, like, bubble, or fucking suffer. Like, there's just no in between.
Get cooked, buddy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm hoping now, they start paying attention to it more. We get some series that last a little longer, man. Because God, we've lost quite a few in this battle. I ain't gonna lie.
Please,
Yeah.
Cop and Dolphin, come back.
No.
I'm begging you.
We've lost quite a few soldiers in
I
this
miss
fight,
you
man.
every day.
God, but yeah, I'm just very happy to see Kagurabachi push ground like this, because it is legitimately really good. I'm just really happy with it, man. Good shit. Also, shout out Horikoshi. Hopefully you're doing okay. MHA went on a sudden break this week, so hopefully everything's
Yeah,
okay with my
very
guy, man.
unfortunate.
Hopefully everything's all right with him. But aside from that, is there anything else you guys would like to say before we get the fuck up out of here?
There was a whole thing. I forgot to bring this up during the JJK section.
Damn.
It's very interesting, and I saw someone point this out on Twitter. When Yuji first enters this fight, he's doing this pose where he's got his arm up to his mouth, and like maybe just a cool entrance pose, cool, whatever. He does it like he keeps doing that like a few times throughout this fight. And I don't know, it's a little weird. It's a little
Is it not
weird.
him just wiping his mouth?
That's what I thought, but it's weirdly consistent.
Bro has
Right.
her speech.
Akutani just doesn't care anymore. He's just like, and then he does the mouth pose.
It's possible. I've just been seeing people theorize about like, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with how these new arms are working. Like
Maybe. Yeah, you could be totally right on that. I haven't
so
even
I
noticed
just
that.
thought
I'll
that
have to go
was
back and check.
mentioning.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't know. I don't have any good theories. Maybe he's doing some Gear 3 nonsense. He's gonna go in there. He's got to do it like SpongeBob when he got the inflatable arm.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man. do
Now
what
he's
you
a
gotta
jerk
do.
and everybody loves him.
Now everybody loves me.
But like, yeah, no, I don't got anything. I just wanted to bring it up sometime during the podcast.
That's very fair. Yeah, I'll have to go back and check that then. But anyway, I think that is the end of the podcast this week. Let me write down this timestamp, make sure I get this all correct for everybody. I was thinking it was going to be shorter, but it was about an average sized one. So, things end up working out. We appreciate you guys for listening, whether it was live or after the fact. Let us know down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. Doesn't have to be anything that we talked about here on this podcast. It could be Blue Lock, Blue Box, Kill Blue, Grand Blue, Blue Period. I would say Kagurabachi, but we did talk about that on the podcast this week. Blue Beetle, that's another one. If you say
That's the thing that exists.
yeah, if you say greens, we are executing you. Silver, I know you're watching this right now, and you probably said that. Congratulations, buddy. We are marching to your house at dawn. But anyway, fellas, is there anything else you would like to say to the people before we get out of here?
This truly was our agenda Kaisen, whatever it was, assumption Kaisen.
Real shit. Shout out to you if you're watching the Super Bowl tonight. Be safe if you're going to any parties. Enjoy all the food and festivities. But yeah, with that, we're out of here. Goodbye.